Are you ignorant or lazy? Which is it?
I guess ignorant, I don't know.
Why don't you care enough to serve somebody something that won't kill them?
Because I'm not the one that's in here running. I'm not the kitchen manager. They put me in front of the bar and I'm running the bar. The kitchen manager did not show up.
So the kitchen manager didn't show up, so you don't look in any of the refrigerators. You don't check anything for cleanliness.
I should now, but that's what his job is to do.
Jon, this right here says the whole story, okay?
Oh my God.
We got movement. We got movement.
Live infestation in here.
Now bitch with your soul. Get back to what you got.
The second I walk in, there's just this disgusting, heavy, wafting smell of either mold and must or cat piss.
What is the smell? It smells like cat piss in here.
It's cat piss. The owner locks the cat in here at night sometimes to kill the rat.
A bar that stinks from cat piss. That's my start on this bar. Why don't you make her a drink?
Sweet tea sour.
Yeah, I can do that.
Is there something in that bottle? There's something. Wait. Come back here with that.
I told them about this already.
She turned that upside down and there's something floating around in there.
There's a cockroach in there. That's unacceptable.
She was gonna serve that to me.
Look at it, floating in there. How many other liquor bottles are like this?
At least
I've never
two.
seen one like that.
Do you have a mixing glass? Look at it. There's one of them. Look at that, guys. That's a roach.
That's disgusting. I'm out of here. I don't want to touch anything else or see anything else. I'm repulsed. You can't have that much filth and that many bugs in a place unless you just don't care.
How often do you see a roach?
Every day.
A few every day?
Probably.
Where do you see them? Do they walk across the bar?
Yep.
Yeah, we had them in our cash registers with our money.
When people ask about headhunters, they're like, oh, that bar that smells real bad? That's us.
And what does our owner say about this stuff?
Nothing.
I'd like to meet this guy. Where the hell is he?
How are you?
Steve, Jon Taffer.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure. Let's walk over here and talk for a minute.
Sure, let's go.
My wife orders a drink. The bottle's filled with a cockroach and bugs.
Wow.
The other liquor bottles are filled with bugs. The staff told me that they see cockroaches every day here. Been here for a day.
Cockroaches in bottles.
Let's go ask them. Chloe?
Yes.
How often do you see cockroaches here?
About every day.
About every day. So your staff is pulling your liquor bottles. They're telling me there's roaches here every day. You don't see it? You don't know it?
Chloe, why don't you tell me about this? Why are you telling him that, but not me?
I've told you that we have a problem,
You own
which
this
is
place.
why
You're supposed to know these things.
There are no bugs in the bottle.
Do you know this is happening or not? Yes or no? Do you know it?
Do I know what?
That there's bugs all over your bar.
There's bugs all over Austin. There's bugs all over America. This is a college town. They don't want clean. It's not the culture. Austin doesn't like that. Is it a sterile, clean room environment? No, it's not. We're not in that business. You came down here to tell me I have roaches in my bar?
I came here to fix your bar, but
Oh,
I
I
can't
appreciate
fix a
that.
bar when I'm pouring cockroaches out of glasses, man. Come on.
I'm impressed. With all the experience and knowledge you have in the world, you got all the way here to tell me I have roaches in my bar? I'm astonished.
Really? Steve can't admit to anything. I tell him there's bugs in his drink, he says there's no bugs in the drink. This guy is filled with excuses and holds himself unaccountable for everything. That's gonna change. I know when I see it. They are there. Either you knew it and you didn't give it,
Are you gonna lower your voice and talk like a man?
No, because you're frustrating the hell out of me. And when I talk to idiots, I get loud. You live amongst the mess of cockroaches.
Shocked at your professionalism.
You know what a
Crazy,
professional
man.
is?
Yeah.
A professional is you don't serve bugs to your customers.
Maybe you're the biggest bug.
Only 3 days from now, guys, I have to open a new bar that you would be proud of, like the concept, and set us up to move forward. When there's bugs in my drink, I stop thinking about everything else. So I called in a professional yesterday. I want you to be as grossed out and angry at this as I am. Look at this, guys. This is during the exterminator's sprays last night. Just watch it. Here's what he wrote. That the conditions noted are a health hazard and a public danger. There was substantial fecal matter, egg casings, and mutilated roach carcasses.
That was a load of them. No wonder I'm always sick.
If I have cockroaches walking across our customers, you are all screwed.
If you see 1 or 2 cockroaches at a bar, you can bet there are thousands more. When there's a roach infestation, they emit a strong musk, which draws more roaches, forming massive colonies like the ones at Headhunters, inside the bar, under the stage, and behind the bamboo wall. Cockroaches don't just seem filthy, they are filthy and carry up to 30 different diseases, including salmonella and dysentery, which they can spread to glassware and countertops, leaving no visible signs of bacteria. With a roach-infested bar, even the glasses that seem clean are heavily contaminated.
This infestation, according to the professionals, came from at least 4.5 years of complete neglect.
This is Austin. Every bar I go to has roaches. We have staff that needs to do their job. They need to clean wells. It's in the job description, so now we know the source.
I took it seriously. You blew it off.
Did the best I could on our resources. It's not like I didn't do anything.
More and more
cleaning the bar since it's been open.
This is your fault. This is your neglect. Now, you guys were exposed to 30 different types of bacteria. You brought feces home to your apartment. You slept in your bed with them. How dare you? Risk your employees, risk your customers. I am gonna fix this. And if I have to run over you to do it, understand, Steve, I am gonna do it. Nick, you wanna take a peek in the kitchen?
Absolutely.
Let's see what's going in there. Joe, why don't you take a look behind the bar?
You got it.
Take a look at the floors, and I'll pull the staff together in a few minutes, okay?
Okay. All this is ending up in the drinks. You can see there's some sort of sediment floating in there. Whoa. Mildew.
Dust everywhere. I'm pulling hair out of here. That's disgusting. Can I have that bottle?
Brandon, James, can I meet you guys in the kitchen for a second?
Yes, sir. I slept at the bar because I was a little too drunk to drive last night. This happened, you know, a few times.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, John. Definitely got an insect problem in here for sure. Those are cockroaches. See, there's one running around there. Loaded with bugs. There's a bunch of dead ones in here. Oh my God. I know you're not doing food out of here, but you guys are serving cocktails. You're storing your fruit in here. We just need a huge clean down.
Tonight, I'm gonna have this building fumigated. This stuff needs to piss you off. I feel real bad about it.
This is supposed to be a bottle service area that you have all behind here.
You guys gotta come around and see that.
This is what people see before they even walk in. There are over 200 people walking by this place hourly, and they see this dirty place. Why would they go in?
Look at this. Look at the filth coming out. Look at the dust up there. Dirt's coming. Look at this, guys. That could have been cockroach feces blowing around in this room. Nasty. You guys ever told to clean this stuff?
We have a list every night of things that are supposed to be done.
The problem is, your manager's drunk on a couch. So what I wanted to do now, Peter, is let's see what we got to work with.
Okay, no problem. How often do you clean the bar, guys?
Every night.
I just want to show you this so you can see properly. Soda gun is clean, but how often do you clean this? Look at that. Look at this. How often do you clean that? What is that?
That's sugar syrup. So there's flies in there, there's bacteria in there, that's an E. coli colony. And the soda gun is sitting in this.
Like, that is just disgusting.
You guys said you clean every day.
I can't explain it.
Laziness on the
It's
employee.
laziness. That's all it is. Guys, come around here. I really want to show you this here. What is that on the glass?
That's
You see
a
it?
roach.
Oh, there's another one inside, John. Oh, that's disgusting.
Look at this.
Ah.
Look at these roaches inside your beer cooler. Did you know that there were roaches here, Jameson?
We found out a bunch of them were living under their printer machine back there.
Let's go check the kitchen. Hey, Nick.
John, I'm just gonna show you here. I'm gonna open this up. I'm just gonna dump this on top here. We got bugs there, and not only that, this says seasoned flour breader. And I open that up, and I'm seeing that in there.
Okay, that's disgusting. You know, guys, I'm trying to stay calm here, but when I see this, Todd, cockroaches in your flour. If there's roaches in here, there's roaches in the whole kitchen. It could be anywhere. I am gonna get on the phone and I am gonna fumigate this building tonight. When this place has no roaches, then Nick and I will come back and go to work.
There are bugs. You were back here all night.
Good morning. I had an exterminator come in here. he found roughly 14 colonies of German cockroaches. They carry literally hundreds of disease because you're irresponsible.
I need you guys to let us know. Now I gotta look like a because we got roaches.
You're looking and blaming him.
I'm not
saying
blaming anybody.
He's making you look like a You made yourself look like a
take responsibility for
Thank
it.
you.
But I can't be every single spot
You don't.
every day.
How about looking at him and saying, I'm sorry, I'm the owner?
I'm not gonna say that one right now.
Why?
Because
Did you know they were here?
yes.
Look at him and apologize.
I don't owe him an apology. So
You
I'm
don't
willing
think
to take
you owe an apology to employees that are working in a roach-infested environment?
the environment wouldn't be roach infested if they were doing their jobs properly.
It wouldn't be roach-infested if you were doing your job properly.
I'm not gonna apologize.
You will not humble up. Mr.
No,
Ego?
not
are
on this.
Rather than being accountable for having his employees work in a roach-infested bar, Todd passed the blame to the employees.
Could we order some food too, please?
You guys ready?
I'm gonna get maybe the Philly cheesesteak.
And I will do the chili cheeseburger.
You got it.
See how the food's doing, Chef. What do you see?
I mean, I see just a general filth. That fryer's smoking.
So whenever there's smoke coming up out of the fryer like that, it's always dirt in the oil.
Always.
Because oil doesn't smoke.
Right. And this carbon buildup on this grill, I mean, that's a fire hazard right there.
Look at,
Oh, my God.
Look at the disgusting griddle.
It's just jet black.
I've never seen it so dirty, actually.
I mean, that's crazy.
Look at that salamander.
How do you come here day after day and do nothing about it?
That sauce jar. Look at that jar.
Oh my God, look at that.
Unbelievable. This might be one of the worst kitchens we've seen together.
Real.
I'm in shock.
I mean, I've just never seen anybody cook in such filth.
And you wonder how many people walk by that and don't do anything about it, particularly Natalie.
Oh yeah, how's it going?
That's the worst I have ever seen.
Oh.
Look at the cutting board.
It's gnarly.
So that's Casey. He's actually trying to clean a little bit.
Yes.
Look at the dirty rag. He's obviously never been trained.
No, it's clear.
He doesn't seem lazy, though. The kid seems to be
He's
working.
doing his best. He just doesn't know any better. The kitchen manager should be training him or keeping the standards up. But look at that.
But this isn't all on them. Natalie is responsible for this failure, too. Freaking cockroach walking across the kitchen. Okay, we've seen it all. Food mishandling, filth. Now we've seen cockroaches. They can't eat this food.
No way.
So we have to get in there.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I think you should go ahead in.
Okay.
Go stop them.
All right.
Nobody should eat this damn food. And I'll come in a few minutes after you. I want to see how they react.
Hey. I'm John's expert. Stop. You cannot cook in this kitchen, dude. How dirty is this kitchen? You gotta be kidding me. The fryers, look at this place. You don't care? You just don't care, right? We'll just cook in filth and that's it? Yeah? Dude, what? You guys are cooking in this kitchen, in this level of filth. Look at this, man. Look at that. See it. So what? Just.
It's up to him. They're not even taking this seriously. I'm going to get Natalie. Now we're going to take this seriously.
Look how dirty this is, man. Look at that. You have nothing to say. You just don't care. Either don't care or you don't know any better. And both of them are absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, there's Jon Taffer. Jon Taffer's here.
Look at that. You're proud of it?
Natalie.
John.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take me to your kitchen for a minute.
Okay.
Give me something. What? This is absolutely ridiculous.
I was outside watching this place with Jason Santos. Jason's one of the finest chefs in America. We're looking at the filth in this kitchen. Come with me, Natalie. I want you to learn. First of all, look at this. Nothing is ever cleaned here. Look at this grill. It's supposed to be silver, not black. Does that look clean to you, Casey?
No.
It's disgusting, correct?
Correct.
Let's keep going. Let's put that in line. How about the grease over here? You got black smoke coming out of the oil. Do you know what that smoke comes from? Not the oil. It comes from the filth within the oil. Then look at this. Look at the fat dripping from up here. Look at this. This is your kitchen, Julio. This is your life. Look at this. How about this? You're giving this to your customers. Would you give this to your children? No. How dare you give it to your customers? This is you? Are you crazy? Julio, say something. Do you care? You don't care.
He does care.
Is this caring?
I don't think he cares.
I think he can
He
be
leaves the
turned
bacon
around.
sitting out every shift all night. Not at the right temperature. Been like this the whole time. Since I've worked here, this kitchen's never been clean.
Julio, you have the most disgusting kitchen I've ever seen. Everything in this place is freaking disgusting. I even saw cockroaches in here. You're gonna kill someone. We can't serve people out of this kitchen, can we?
No.
And you don't want to serve people out of this kitchen,
I know.
correct?
Correct.
So what are we gonna do? Can he be turned around? Or does he have to get the hell out of this building and not come back? Which is it? Because I got a great chef here. We can train him, but he's gotta care.
Julio, do you care? We have Jon Taffer here to help us fix it. Can we fix it? Because if not, I'm gonna lose everything.
Yes.
Can we fix it for real?
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask you again, do you care?
I care.
Do you wanna come through for her?
Yeah.
Because she's counting on you now. You can't let her down.
Sure.
Look her in the eyes and promise her.
Promise, yeah.
You promise.
Do you believe him?
I do.
Casey, you don't, do you?
No.
Well, I hope she's right and you're wrong. But we
Yeah,
won't
me
know
too.
until it happens, will we? Well, we gotta shut everything down. You guys gotta clean this kitchen. So Julio, you're gonna be here for a while. Show her that you care. Okay.
All right, here they go. Did you see that table just flip up on the side? It's not even connected. Somebody could fall over and hurt themselves.
Yeah, it's a lawsuit.
How can I help you?
Do you have a menu? Or?
Yeah, I do have a menu.
What about
drink?
cocktails?
You let me.
Yo.
So the owner, George, walks over to the table. Great, because he's talking to them, brings his drink over with him, and look, he leaves it right there on the table. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Imagine sitting under that fan and having that dust just fall on
That's
you.
something you clean every night.
Oh God, you see that, right? That
Of course I see that.
disgusting.
What is that?
Cockroach.
Oh.
That's not a good sign. George is going around drinking while there's a cockroach running around on the floor.
You know what sucks too is that his son is back there sweating his nuts off in the kitchen, and he's up there in the front just drinking, hanging out with everybody, thinking that that's a big party.
Look at the side of that. Look at the side of that.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
It's just all grease.
Hey, do you ring the bell? You're not gonna leave the stand right here like that.
We're waiting on one ticket. It's because there's 3 items on one ticket. I don't want to just.
I mean, look at these guys. Michael and George are supposed to be running this bar together, and honestly, I've barely even seen them speak to each other at all.
Yeah.
You take those right now because it's like.
Hey man, you don't gotta scream at me. Chill out.
I'm not.
George coming yelling at the kitchen. Get back there and help, George.
People all night. You haven't done shit.
What am I supposed to do? I just telling you one thing to do, bro.
Man, we're not gonna have this discussion.
There's about 10 people at the bar. This isn't even a busy night. Could you imagine what would happen on a busy night?
You know, I mean, it's
Y'all's wings, egg rolls. I'm gonna grab y'all some extra plates.
awesome. Is this the way the wings should look? It's just, honestly, it's hard to eat next to a roach that's dying.
There's cockroaches all over the floor. This place is an absolute disaster. We need to get in there and figure out what the is going on.
Yeah, buddy.
Danny Trejo over there. That's my hero, dude. Who? Right there, Danny Trejo. Oh, what the?
How you doing?
Fabulous. How are y'all?
All right.
Good. I know.
How you doing?
Good.
This is your soda gun right here, right? Yeah. You use it every single night for everything, right?
Yes, sir.
This is where you guys are getting all of anything that comes off the soda gun into your drink. There you go. That's what's happening every single time you guys drink out of this soda gun. It's disgusting in here.
This is the hard part about eating here. This was my friend that when we were eating, that was crawling all over the place.
This is you, George. This is you, Michael. Look at your bar. Does your home look like this?
No.
Clean. It starts with you guys, and there's no way we're sticking around unless you guys are on the same page. I'm not here to play games.
But the thing is that you're raising the boys at me like I'm a child.
Because this is serious business. I have
know,
4
I'm not
days.
a child.
I have 4 days.
I'm not a child.
You're not a child, but you're running this place like you are a child.
Well, that's the darkest grill I've seen to date. Like it's never been clean since the day they got it.
Got me in trouble with Crystal. She didn't blame me for you yelling at her. I was like, I didn't do anything. What, Dad?
You can literally see some flies flying around.
There are flies there. There absolutely are flies there.
I mean, fruit flies are the bar's enemy, and it is a constant battle, but that's something you have to be diligent about every single day. And that's right in front of the guest.
So the bar is disgusting with fruit flies. Vic, look at those plastic containers. Look at that.
Ooh, you got crust all
What does
over
that have? Buffalo sauce or something?
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Look at that.
Cockroach. See that? Walking right across the counter there.
In the kitchen.
So we have a fly-infested bar,
Yes.
and we have a cockroach-infested kitchen.
As business as usual, right through it. Ugh.
Vic, we gotta go in there. You gotta go in the kitchen and see where these cockroaches are, what's going on. I'm gonna hit the bar. Nick, stay here and watch everything on the monitors in
It's
case we
ridiculous.
miss anything.
I'll follow you, John. I'll
And I'm
follow
not gonna
you.
let
Let's go.
anybody eat in this place. I'm like a little sort of freaked out here for a second because we saw cockroaches walk by in the kitchen.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
It could be better.
Do we have fruit flies back here? Something is very wrong here. Cockroaches walking right by the counters where those wings were made, guys. Literally inches away from your chicken wings. You put that down, didn't you? You want to eat it now? But she had no problem selling it to you. Do you know there's cockroaches in your kitchen?
Yes.
You know that, right? Is there a chance that they're in their food? Is that possible?
I would hope not, but it's possible.
So she sold you food knowing that it's possible there's cockroaches in there. I can't believe this conversation. And I haven't even got in the kitchen yet.
Ma'am, I don't mean to come in and intrude on you. No disrespect, but it's my job to protect those people out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Tammy, what is this? Look at the top of that. Moldy cheese.
How long have you been here?
I've been manager a year.
A year. Has anybody ever taught you how to manage a place?
No.
What did you do before this?
I was in education.
How did you wind up being here as at running a bar?
I started bar backing.
And you went from bar back to manager? What was one of the things that a bar back does? Clean, right?
Right.
So when you became a manager, did the cleaning stop?
No.
Is this the way your house looks? Look at this freaking thing. Look at this, man! Look at this! Look at this place! There is junk food! How do you have the audacity to serve somebody here? Answer me!
I don't know. I don't.
Does it ever bother you?
It bothers me every day.
Did you ever walk in the kitchen and say, oh my God, there's cockroaches?
Every day.
What did you do about it?
That's beyond my control.
Whose control is that?
The owners.
So the owner says, you know what? Don't clean it. Don't fumigate it. Serve the food with cockroaches?
No, they're just never here. They don't care.
So they don't care. So then you don't care?
I do, but I only have control of so much, so yeah, it's my fault.
Let's go in the kitchen. What's going on, Vic?
Bingo.
Why isn't it dated?
I'm not the kitchen manager, but I guess I should.
You're the
work.
general manager. Why isn't it dated? Are you ignorant or lazy? Which is it?
I guess I don't know.
Why don't you care enough to serve somebody something that won't kill them?
Because I'm not the one that's in here running. I'm not the kitchen manager. They put me in front of the bar and I'm running the bar. The kitchen manager did not show up.
So
I don't
the
have
kitchen manager didn't show up, so you don't look in any of the refrigerators. You don't check anything for cleanliness.
I should now, but that's what his job is to do.
John, this right here
says the whole story, okay?
Oh my God.
We got movement. We got movement. Live infestation in here. How dare you put food out and not state anything? How dare you serve food with cockroaches walking around? Should you be running this place? You're gonna kill somebody! Candy, this is the worst kitchen I think I have ever been in. And you might be the most irresponsible manager I have ever dealt with. You gotta prove me wrong. Clean this frickin' place tonight, and I'll get exterminators out here and I'll make it right, but you gotta start. Are you prepared to clean this tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make this right. Get your bartenders cleaning the bar, you guys cleaning the kitchen, new oil in the fryers, clean the grill, get it as clean as you can. Like, you gotta own this. The level of neglect and irresponsibility is outrageous. Not only shouldn't anybody eat there, I don't even want to be in that room. I'm going to take a shower. Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.